Доброго времени суток, дорогие подписчики и зрители моего канала, с вами Корн, и мы начинаем проходить The Wolf Among Us, третий эпизод, Скрюченная тропа, ну или Кривая миля. Наконец-то вышел перевод, нормальный перевод от толмачей, потому что был перевод от неизвестной мне какой-то там конторы. Как я читал отзывы, этот перевод очень и очень коряв, кривой, потому что он, грубо говоря, переведен на коленке с помощью переводчика Google. А этот нормальный, от толмачей, естественно, не постарались, они его долго сделали, долго переводили. Не знаю из-за чего, я как-то не следил, как только он вышел. Ну, вроде как там опять человечек куда-то пропал, который взял на себя определенное количество текста и пропал, и, соответственно, не было долго перевода, потому что реально, да, спустя выхода третьего эпизода прошло уже достаточно долгое количество времени. Ну и что? Начинаем, в принципе. Третий эпизод. Скрюченная тропа.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
Look, I didn't kill anyone.
And I'm supposed to just believe you. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god. What is it?
It's Crane.
Вот же кусок дерьма.
Piece of shit.
Crane? Ugh. God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
Мне нужно найти
Just need to
Снежку.
find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Shit!
Crane's been... Oh, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please
Крейн может
explain
преследовать
this
ее.
to me?
Crane might be following Snow. If I can find her, I can... God damn it!
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham
the
Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When? Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby! Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just please be careful when you tell her. And you should tell her. But
Я знаю.
no, you don't know. You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Букингемский мост 22-28. Ну что ж, погнали. Похороны Лили будут проходить под мостом. Соответственно, Снежка находится здесь, и Крейн может, соответственно, преследовать ее. Нам нужно не дать Снежку в обиду. Вот и компания.
I know as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it will, in time, equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about what you've all been so grateful to share with me.
Пс, Снежка.
What on earth do you think you're...
I know, but something's happened.
Not right now.
No, you don't understand.
I'm sorry, everyone. I don't...
Get the fuck out of here.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Я пришел сюда не для ссоры.
Look, Holly, I'm not here to start trouble.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here? After you lie, and you say you need her for evidence?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He'd disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
Holly, it's gonna be okay.
Крейн
Crane's a
мудак.
fucking prick, so this doesn't surprise me.
Hey, what do you know? We actually agree on something.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
Я тут, чтобы поговорить со
I'm here to
Снежкой.
talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here. You hear me?
Я не
Holly,
собираюсь
I
тут
didn't even want to
задерживаться.
crash this, okay? I had to, because of Snow. I'll be out of here soon.
See that you are.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly.
It's your turn to talk.
This better be wildly important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Крейн убил
murdered
Лили.
Lily.
What?
I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. The bed was covered in blood. I know it was him.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now. I really don't. I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
Я думал, Крейн мог бы
I
быть
thought
тут.
that Crane might be here. Out of some twisted respect or something. I don't know.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things. Deposing Crane would be the next step. And if we get this wrong, it would mean more than our jobs. We'd get kicked out of Fabletown for
Ты не
messing all
доверяешь
of this
мне?
up so badly.
I thought you trusted me more than that.
I do, or I want to, but you've got a hot head and a big heart, and sometimes that's not the best combination. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk.
And this isn't the place.
Snow?
Nerissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
It's just that something's come up.
Are
Ты в
you
порядке?
okay? You don't have to do this right now.
I'll be fine.
How'd it go? At the motel? Did you find anything? No?
Лили
Yeah.
убили там.
Lily was killed there. It was an awful mess.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Nerissa!
Yeah, coming!
Новые записи в книге сказаний. Давайте посмотрим, прочитаем. Это у нас умный Ганс, вышибала, уборщик, Сейскун. Умный Ганс именно такой, как о нем говорят. Однако он часто неправильно понимает указания и из-за этого вредит себе или ведет себя странно, прямо как его известное сказание. Он кинул глаза овцы в свою жену. Неудивительно, что она ушла от него, и теперь Ганс работает вышибалой в клубе. В клубе Джорджи. Он надеется однажды выступить на сцене, но сейчас он занимается уборкой и следит, чтобы посетители не распускали руки. Это, собственно, тот вышибала, который был в предыдущем эпизоде. Нериса, русалочка. У истории Нерисы никогда не было счастливого конца. Ее знают как русалочку, молодую девушку, которая обменяла свой хвост на пару ног, чтобы завладеть сердцем принца. А когда он вместо нее женился на принцессе, Нериса осталась с разбитым сердцем. Она отправилась в мир простаков, надеясь на лучшую жизнь, и теперь она танцует в клубе «Сладкий десерт». Но каждый шаг она чувствует так, будто идет по битому стеклу. Она держится в стороне, но ей нравится быть в компании других танцовщиц. Нет, это что за клуб Джорджи? Я чуть не помню, ладно, неважно. И Вивиан, девушка Джорджии. Многое из прошлого Вивиан неизвестно, да и она сама ничего не рассказывает о той жизни в родных землях. В Фейблтауне она хотела начать жить с чистого листа, но теперь она работает на Джорджии в клубе «Сладкий десерт». А, все, это этот хер, который главарь там их, понял. Главарь, да. Это не так уж и плохо. Джорджи нравится Виван, поэтому она не заставляет ее работать в отеле «Объятия». Взамен она играет роль хозяйки и помогает Джорджи удовлетворять желания посетителей. Ладушки. Давай, Снежка, не задерживайся, и нужно уходить.
Wait, easy now, girl. You know how this goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Сейчас не время.
It's really not the time for whatever you Jergovs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. I'm still hurting, you know, from our talk in the cell. And I'll be honest, I'd love nothing more than to carve a sweet poem right into your face for the suffering you've caused me. But I am a professional, and we're here for a job. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Вы работаете на Крейна?
Whistle to heaven for a few short days.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours? Brother, speak your mind. Fast.
Только не делайте никому больно.
Hurt anyone, D.
That don't sound like a yes to me. Always wanting to do things the fun way.
Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're unhappy to report that things did not go as smoothly as planned.
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal?
Тру, заканчивай эту хрень.
Shit. Right now.
He hasn't exactly been a good sport about this. Not making our lives any easier.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Ollie?
Think you motherfuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
Я разберусь.
Ollie, let me handle this.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead hall.
I'm gonna kill you! Ollie!
I got it, damn!
Так, спокойно. Тру или тра, хрен знает, кто ты такой. Ух. Неужто убили ее? Офигеть. Мне интересно, поменялось бы, если бы я выбрал, типа, я согласен, тру и тра. Но я выбрал то, что пошлите к черту, я не брошу Крейна. Думаю, сейчас узнаем, что же произошло с Лили, или как ее там зовут, с барменшей и тем, я хрен знает, как его там зовут. Посмотрим, что с ними произошло. Я думаю, что они должны оказаться живы. Что? Какой эпизод 2? Поправочка. Ошибка от толмачей. Эпизод 3. Администрация Фейблтауна. Здание Вудлендс. 23:43. Полтора часа спустя.
Until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Как все остальные?
They all make it?
They're fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived. So I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. They're Titans, Bigby. They'll be fine. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Я постараюсь.
All right then. Very good.
Ну и слава богу, что с теми ребятками все в порядке. Хоть, конечно, им досталось сильнее, чем мне.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
Так, снова запись. Сейчас прочитаем про докторишку, а потом продолжим. Док Свиное Сердце, военный хирург. Доктор Свиное Сердце, главный врач Фейблтауна. Он настолько преуспел в хирургии, что оперировал даже самого себя. Много лет он служил военным врачом, иногда используя свои умения, чтобы произвести впечатление на местных. Сейчас он возглавляет специальный исследовательский отдел. В госпитале Мальтийского ордена названы так, чтобы простаки не стали разбираться, чем он на самом деле занимается, а именно лечением сказаний.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Просто ждем зеркало?
Just wait for the mirror?
It's all we have right now. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him, I get it, but do you really think he killed those women? Because it's incomprehensible.
Я думаю, он
What I
убил
saw at the
Лили.
open arms, everything points to Crane murdering Lily. What isn't adding up for me is Faith. Why would he kill her? It doesn't seem connected.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
Не жаль
I just
Холли.
feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but after
Конечно.
tonight...
Sure.
It's just... When stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know,
С чего ты
stop
взяла?
pretending.
Why even bring this up?
I guess it doesn't matter.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing
Он
a
забрал
piece.
осколок.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's not here.
Должно быть, Крейн забрал его с собой.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
И каков трудный путь?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Ну окей. Бавкин такой. Так, ну что, давайте осмотрим его помещение. Что скажет еще Бавкин? Поговорим.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Ну, давай.
I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Ведьма. Видел что-нибудь еще?
No, not especially.
Это не твоя вина.
The whole mirror thing? It's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
Почему ты его не остановил?
What do you want me to do? Yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Постарайся, Бавкин, постарайся. Ладушки, что мы еще имеем? Снежка там что-то копается. Обыскивает его стол. Это, судя по всему, стол Снежки. Или нет? Ладно. Давайте поговорим с Снежкой. Может, она что-нибудь интересное нашла? Нет, вот. Икабот Крейн. Ну, Снежка, что-нибудь интересное есть?
Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch, his glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city. It's something, at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
Конечно, помогу. Стол Крейна. Походу, тут больше ничего нет. Ого, да, конечно, ничего нет. Почтовый ящик. Ключ от 200 как раз той комнаты.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to
Не
know.
думаю, что ты хочешь это знать.
Don't coddle me, okay? I've seen more than you know. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Мы поймаем его.
We'll get him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
Да, давай продолжим. Время терять нельзя. Что у нас в ящичке? Заперт. Это не проблема. Что там написано? Книга. Мелкий шрифт. Департамент. Да, дайте прочитать-то.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Bufkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me.
Bufkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You called me
I called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Мы не можем починить зеркало.
It's missing a piece.
This is none of Bluebeard's business, Bigby.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
AM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
Что ты знаешь о Крейне?
About Crane anyway.
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years now.
Я веду
Unofficially is
расследование.
not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Мы доверяем
If
Бабкину?
he's even going there. We're trusting a monkey's interpretation of a phone call.
It's not an interpretation, it's what he said, alright?
Yeah, and it's what we have. So let's go on it, okay? Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down. That has to be our focus.
Я всегда могу сделать и
Chances
то,
are
и
I'll have to
другое.
swing by both anyways.
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now
Держись
it's a
подальше,
crime
борода.
scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Найдите ведьму. Надо подумать, куда мы пойдем.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
Офис братьев, квартира Крейна или бар Холли. Я не знаю, куда мы пойдем. Я думаю, мы уже выберем это в следующей серии. А пока всем спасибо за просмотр. Надеюсь, вам понравилось. Оставляйте комментарии, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, вступайте в группу ВКонтакте. Всего хорошего и всем пока-пока.